Hello students, welcome to the online classes of accounting. Now today we will talk about evolution of accounting. So in evolution of accounting we will study from where the accounting is originated, from where the accounting has been started. So the seed of accounting were most likely first in Babylonia and Egypt around 4000 BC, who recorded the transaction of payment of wages and taxes on the clay tablets. So in very first in 4000 BC, the process of accounting was firstly started from Babylonia and Egypt. This was the name of the country where they used to record about the payment of wages and taxes. So at that time they were not recording the things in the piece of paper. They were recording these things in the clay tablets. Okay, so mark this point, clay tablets, and the name of the country and the time 4000 BC. Now we will talk about second point. The Greece accounting was used to maintain record of revenue received in treasuries. So in the time when the Greece accounting was done, at that time only the kings peoples were doing the accounting. So they used to keep the record of the revenue which they were getting from the peoples in a treasuries. So for treasuries they used to maintain the record of treasuries, like how much money is been received or how much golds has been received. These type of entries were recorded. Now we will talk about Romans use day book wherein receipts and payment were recorded and posting to the ledger were made on the monthly basis. So in terms of accounting we can say the Roman was too much advanced. Why? Because they were doing laser posting also. Only they were not recording the things, they were also doing laser posting, which is an advanced techniques which today we are using. Okay, so the Roman was very much advanced at that time, uh, uh, as concerned as for using accounting techniques. So they were basically making receipts and payment account, and they were also posting those transaction into ledgers, and this was done as a monthly basis. Now we will talk about India. In India, 23rd century ago, Kautilya, a minister in the Chandragupta kingdom, wrote a book titled Arthashastra, which described how accounting record has to be kept. So in India, in 23rd century, Kautilya was the first person who wrote a book Arthashastra, in which all the principles of accounting were mentioned. Like in India, he started the system of accounting. In his book you can see everything regarding accounting was mentioned. Now we will talk about double entry system. As you know, double entry system means debit and credit. So it is an system which now we are using. So it was earlier developed in 15th century in Venice. So the double entry system which we are currently using, it was developed in 15th century in Venice by Fra Luca Pacioli, and his book was published in 1494. Means in 1494 only the debit and credit system was developed by him. He was one of the greatest mathematician of that time. Okay, now we will talk about double entry system in Europe. So double entry system in Europe was ignored until the being was in 19th century. The people thereof continued following stewardship accounting. So in 19th century, it was saying that the Europe was ignoring the double entry system. They were using a technique known as stewardship accounting. So what do you mean by stewardship accounting? Here, a person is specialized in accounting, used to maintain books and records of the business firm. So this system was commonly known as in India, in our country, Munim system of accounting. So Munim system of accounting is one of the oldest accounting system in India, which were functioned. Now in 20th century, a new dimension was developed known as management accounting, which help the management in decision making. So after this, in 20th century, we have developed a new system which is known as management accounting. It is basically developed for management. By this, a management can take efficient decision for his organization. So students, if you have any problem, you can send it to me, and kindly prepare the notes of these points. Okay, thank you.